I think I'm just trying to grow as a person and just kind of have the approach that I really want to have and that I know I have for different things in my life right now. And I'm just kind of working on that. I've been going to therapy the last couple of weeks, and it's actually really fun and really helpful. So I'm just super super excited to see how much I can learn about myself and how much I can change about myself too. I'm just like kind of doing that with my everyday situations in life. So be it league or just be it anything else, my social interactions, the little I have. I feel pretty good because I feel like I'm growing a lot as a person, and I'm also trying to find joy in like all the small things that I do. I think the biggest problem right now for myself is the amount of anxiety I'm having through playing League. It's something that I think it's something that I've had my whole life, but it's something that I've been more mindful of lately, and it's just something I want to change because I have a lot of fun competing, and I really, really want to be the best. So that feeling, like, it never really goes away. It doesn't go away. Whatever other game I play, whatever anything else, a sport, whatever I do, and I really have a lot of fun just like challenging myself through that. So when I play a match, I don't feel happy that we won, happy that we have, even if we didn't win, I don't feel like joy in the fact that we pulled out something that we had been practicing on scrims, like we have been working on the whole week to like make this and this happen, and we are playing in front of this huge crowd, and there's so many people chanting our names, and people, all these things that I'm taking for granted and I'm not really being joyful of. And instead, whenever we lose a game, I feel horrible and depressed, and whenever we win a game, I just feel relieved. And that's not really a way I want to keep being, but instead I just want to just try to have a lot more fun and just be more acceptant of my own performance, whether it's good or whether it's bad. Just be joyful if it's good, and if it's bad, just kind of like figure out what I have to do next to become better, and instead of just like going all emo and just being depressed when I don't really have to be, because I should be having fun with what I do.
Have a discussion. Why do you guys think we lost today and yesterday? Like, genuinely, I don't want to tell you guys what I think. What do you guys think?
Yesterday, we were not able to pull off the basics, which was getting vision and fighting around our vision when we were stronger and just pulling the trigger. We were basically too pussy to do anything, and we were like just overthinking things too much instead of just being we're stronger now, get vision and fight.
Personally, most of the notes I have are how we communicate in game and how we make plans and how we execute. We have to literally sit down and listen to comms and talk and give people roles on what to do. We'll have a meeting, we'll assign people a bunch of roles, and we'll, instead of reviews being about macro stuff that you guys can change, it'll be more about execution stuff and communication that you guys can change. So it's just more standard. Like yesterday, we literally messed up the most basic thing, which is we had 3 pushing lanes. How do we maximize what we can get? And we fucked up yesterday and we fucked up today. That's not like a very complicated thing. You guys don't have problems knowing what to do next, or knowing what the right vision setup is, or knowing what we should be doing in a certain situation. The problem we have is how to execute on it.
I think in scrims, some people in our team, including myself, just have things that they just communicate automatically.
Yeah.
and it kind of becomes their role, but it's not their role. So they don't think about it as a role. It's just something they communicate every game, and then on stage, those things aren't communicated, like tempo and sometimes bass timers and things like that. And those things are really important. And when those aren't being communicated and it doesn't translate from being an automatic thing from scrims to stage, I think it really fucks with us. It kind of feels like autopilot, but I think it's just those things that people are consistently communicating are missing on stage, and it leads us to not being like not doing much, not being very proactive. This is how I feel.
The split has been very up and down, and just a lot of things are going on. A lot of problems are arising, but we're also like having success in scrim, so it's like very confusing how we can't translate our skill on stage. So after our O2 loss, we had this big meeting about how to structure the team in a way that's more consistent on stage, and that makes it easy for us to play the game. And we gave everyone like individual roles on what to do in game and what to focus on. In terms of my mentality, I feel like I'm pretty confident in myself, and I feel like there's just like these small things within the team that once they're fixed, then we'll become a really strong team.
My mentality's been a little shaky because there are times where we just seem lost, and I feel a lot of pressure to be the one to kind of put the team back together and do extra work and figure out exactly what's wrong and how we can fix it, and talk to my teammates and talk to coaching staff. And when our team is not doing well, there's definitely a lot of stress that I put on myself to make sure that we get back on top, because I feel that responsibility towards myself, towards my teammates, and TSM as a whole.
Ball out, shoulder. Oh my!
How's my posture?
Good. Chin up, chin up, chin up, like this. So this is right now. This is your posture. You need to chin up and chest up.
Oh, okay.
Just waiting on my team. As usual, everyone's taking the shit together right now. We have some really good team chemistry right now. I'm the lone one out. Huh? Yeah, but it's a 4 of them. I'm not a part of it, sadly.
One, two, three.
TSM! Individual gold wise, there is a few hundred gold lead for Optic. Of course, some of that being Kleptomancy on this Victor, slightly matched by the gank on the other side. There's a jungler waiting in that tri-burst. So Optic could be ganked. There's the exhaust into the Q slow as well. The flash to get a bit more. He's going to be chopped up, no problem. Pulls him back in, and Greg ready to follow through. There is almost no way out for Big, and he's not going to burn the flash. First blood goals go over to Zen.
Scuttle vision, which is big and stopping Optic.
Shock blast into root from Arrow could almost be enough to get the kill, but they don't go for that play. He's in Fog of War now, so they're trying to rush down Baron. Health bar's a bit low on the TSM side. They have to come back and collapse out of this one. Optic, though, missing every ultimate.
Galio ultimate is available. This could be bad for Optic.
2v1, 2v0 in ultimates. Go to the front line. They're going to lead him right back out. It was a bait, because now comes Galio. They're going to try to finish up Baron, though. The smite fight, it gets picked up, so now they're re-engaged. 5v4, they've already picked up Greg. Big staying alive, and Bjergsen might not have a way out. He has flash, though. He's going to build a bit of space. Gets jumped on the stopwatch, will only buy 2.5 seconds. As PoE times the backline, he might indeed be his kryptonite as he takes down 2.
We have to look on this in him.
Yep.
Oh, look. He's jumped. You can ult if you want. You see it.
I'm on 5.
We should just look for... Okay, wait. We should look for TP ult into flash in with Zen.
If they walk up again.
I'm on barrels.
Here. Go, Victor.
3, 2.
Ult.
Victor?
One bump.
I exhausted Victor. Look at Victor. Just get inside it and try to win.
Try to kill him after.
I'm out.
Oh fuck, what I heard this guy. Oh, we lost.
No.
Member alive, and he spots him. He stops the recall. His health bar is going to run out. And Optic have done it. They've knocked down TSM.
I don't know. Felt like once we got the top tower and mid and bot tower, we couldn't play the game anymore. We didn't know what to do. We can't force any fights. We can't defend our vision. We can't split push. We can't play sidelines. So we can't team fight because they have Victor with 500 CS and our team fight is worse than theirs. So I don't know. I don't know if it's draft or if it's just a play too bad, but it feels like we don't know what to do with our comp. So I just don't know what's going on. Maybe that comp is just too hard to play against or something. But we can't split push. We couldn't engage anyone because they have 2 cleanses, and we have only one engage tool, and it's Varus ult or GP ult. We can't fight for our vision. So, I don't know. And we give up Mountain Rig, so Kendrick can one-shot Baron too. They have everything. Maybe we're just too bad. I don't know.
Are there anything you guys are not taking early skirmishes when you guys could have, right? Or on Herald, or on Dragon, when Bears part spike? You guys are just making the game still made.
I think it's too stressed out.
That's it. Yeah.
But it's like, how do you fix that?
There would be better standards in the early game, so John could be the one to like say what he wants to do. So he doesn't get pulled around or gets dragged into other people's ideas.
And then ultimately, the jungler decides, man.
Is C9 getting dicked on today?
Yeah. They're doing that thing.
And they're doing the broadcasting. It's always risky when Yas are like, oh, we're gonna need a response early. Then it's like, well, if I win, I'm gonna want to do it. If I lose,
If I win, I'm really fine. But
there's
if I
really
lose,
just no way.
You can go fuck yourself.
It's a little awkward when I'm watching all along. I will just pass by.
No. Yeah. You're famous.
I'm famous now. I was
You're-
on your stream too.
You were on the cast.
Wow. I'm so honored to
The
be
Academy
on
cast.
TSM Legend.
I know. It's a great honor to be on such a prestigious show.
Did you watch the new Legend?
What are you laughing at, bro?
Did you watch the new Legend?
Of course, I watch it.
The
as it
title
comes
is
out.
great. Andrew, why is the title great? Now are we doing the daily? Great.
It's daily great with man. Well, this is very, very awkward.
TSM. What are you doing?
Nice. Good strategy meeting. 5-man plays, guys. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
I can't do this shit.
He's got the ears of a fucking bat over here. Clutch on 3. 1, 2, 3. Clutch. Choose up. Fuck you, Kevin.
TSM will hope to break their 3-game loss streak versus Clutch, which is the team they've historically had the worst luck against.
Yeah, Clutch is 6-2 versus TSM, which is pretty insane, and would be happy to deal TSM their 4th straight loss.
And TSM took another loss yesterday, but showed some early moves in the process, which is a good start.
Yeah, Kevin, look. Yeah, I'm going. I'm basically
It's fine.
fight it.
I'm here. They're ready to TP. Go on, Kindred.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-engage when the Kindred ults out.
Kindred.
Okay, I'm 1 HP. Play stop. We can fight stall. Fuck.
Back out.
That's back.
Almost flash.
There's no way Ori will ever be
Walking in.
here.
Ready to TP.
Oh, look. If we hit a skill shot.
We're fine.
Kindred so far. Look at me. Look at me.
You can go. Go on, Tom. Good Jin. Nice. Tom as well.
Nice.
Come on, Herald. Mid
Yeah, for me. They're coming. Kindred are going.
Just
They're not. They're on it. 9k.
9k.
You can TP on top wave. We need to fight, guys.
I think we should. TP top.
Yeah, or blue. This is a good fight.
TP top. I'm gonna flash in. Got Baron.
We got
Nice. We can fight. We can fight. We win that for sure. Get in the Kindred ult. Get in the Kindred ult.
Yeah. I'm killing everyone. I'm killing everyone.
Nice. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go!
Oh,
go mid.
Yeah. That's fucked right. Let's take mid and bot.
As if you'll ever outsmite me.
I'm going Kindred in. I'm moving. I'm split up.
Oh, they're going in.
Help Yasper. Help
This is a
Yasper.
good fight.
This is a good fight for me.
Start on Kindred.
I'm 5 seconds away. Play slow.
Fight it slowly. I'm pillaring off Jin. Going off the 2.
I'm exhausted.
Nice. Kindred down. Go on Jin.
I'm killing Tom. I killed Tom right now.
No Tori.
I killed Ori. Rumble here. Quick. Luke.
Going slow. 2.
W2.
I can flash pillar. Go.
I'm gonna kill Fab. Let's go top.
Let's end.
That's the game top.
Fuck yeah! Oh, we beat CG, baby! Let's go! Woohoo!
Kryptonite my fucking ass.
We won a game.
It's fucked right.
This is when you scream woo in scrims.
Yeah. 5 people in Kindred ult, and I haven't used my ult yet. My ult yet.
My ult has the
That's
second
dream.
part ready.
Yeah, that's the dream. I'm playing Talon with 3 Cloud Drakes, by the way. I'm the fastest fucker ever.
You are that fast?
And I have Relentless
You are
Hunter,
that fast.
5 stacks. 5 stacks Relentless Hunter and 3 Cloud Drakes and Boobies. I'm surfing the map.
Yeah, you almost do.
Yeah, you almost, of course.
So you're actually
I'm everywhere.
speed fucking capped.
I have like 700 MS.
It's kind of DRing. It's diminishing at that point, but
That's not in my,
Doesn't
not on my talent.
isn't Cloud Drakes like based on your base move speed anyways?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how many move speed things
Oh,
you have.
really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
well, that's really.
I'm pretty sure
broken.
everything
I
in
didn't know
the league
that.
has like
really fast.
percentage move speed buff is like just your base move speed.
I mean,
So-
it's still fucked up.
Yeah, it's a lot of move speed, but like just you showing up in lane, emoting a little bit and walking back wins the whole lane.
I mean, we also could have gotten sums there too. We were
Yeah.
unlucky to not get sums.
I mean, I missed my E, I think.
yeah.
No, I hit my E, and then I pulled him, but then I don't have anything else on level 1.
We did more skill Q or W.
He skilled W level 1, but
Oh, so he didn't have
Yeah,
bind.
he had bind. He used it on Tom, I think.
No, well, he was on level 2 at the beginning too. You guys had to kill the melee hit level 2.
I mean, us killing someone is impossible, I think.
Yeah, we can get sums.
Actually, we can get Tom's flash maybe.
Yeah.
And that's for the team, but what about for you personally, trying to up your own performance?
Honestly, I think I'm pretty good. To be honest, I don't really read what people say because I think I'm my own biggest critic, and I haven't really found anyone that can criticize myself better than myself. So I mean, yeah, I just really don't really mind, and I know I'm really, really fucking good. So that's all there is to say.
So good. Mithy, thank you. And for more of the game, let's hear from the analyst desk.
Well, I was feeling a little bit hesitant about my own play. I wasn't sure if I was just becoming worse or I just like we were not winning, right? So I also have to like look at myself and see what's right, what's wrong, what I'm doing well and what I'm doing wrong, and I just wasn't sure like if I even had it to be good enough, you know, like kind of just like that time usually happens every now and then where you just doubt yourself, doubt everything about yourself, who you are, everything. And then yeah, I just kind of asked myself like, am I really capable? And then I started watching like past games of me play, and I couldn't really believe how good I was playing in those games. And then I was just like, oh, well, I mean, if I can be this good, then you don't get worse with time. You slack on certain things, but I have never really been someone that plays on feeling anyway. So if I was that good then, I can be that good now, and that's just kind of why. I mean, I always feel like I can be better and I'm good and stuff. So that just kind of like proves to like me speaking to myself, being like, yeah, man, you can be, yeah, you are fucking good. So yeah, pretty much.
I never felt like Clutch was really one of our top opponents, which might be why we have done so badly against them. I'm not going to say that we underestimated them, but there are definitely times where it seems like they're coming in a lot more prepared than we are in terms of just their preparation against us and how they want to draft and play against us. So when people are talking about how they are kryptonite or our nemesis or our rival and these kinds of things, it bothers me a little bit because people are very quick to say that about me or about my team. I lose a few times to Power Evil, now he's my kryptonite. We lose a few games to Clutch, even though we also won against Clutch, I think 2 games. Sure, our 1v1 has been more sided towards them, but I guess it just hasn't felt as dominating from my side. But it's always fun to prove them wrong, and I mostly just didn't want it to affect my teammates and that they come in to this match feeling kind of an extra pressure that they shouldn't need to feel.
So going forward, I feel like we still have a lot to work on, and we still haven't touched everything that we have needed to work on. Right now, we're really just focusing on like how to play the game in a very simple way, and try not to make things too complex for us, so we don't get sidetracked, or we just make sure we can execute like certain plays. I feel like that's good for now because we've had trouble making the simple plays, and when you go to international tournaments, you're gonna need to be able to at least make those simple plays in order to compete. And over time, I feel like we'll need to like step up and reach like a higher level. But for now, I'm confident with how the team's progressing, and I know that in the future we'll get a lot better.